It looks like what is that? Minos? Minos is moving up the board.
Yep.
Yeah. Tim is going to just kind of hang back and out activate. Um, that's pretty much what this squad does. Although I think I feel like sometimes he sits a little too idle. Like there's times where he could do something or take advantage of a situation um, instead of just kind of sitting back and spinning everything. But
Yeah, especially against the Vongs, since they can only move like 6 in attack or
yeah,
go an extra
yeah.
6 with Gal maybe.
Mm-hmm. Uh, it looks like this is Trevor's map. Yeah, Tim's map was Imperial Checkpoint. Um, no, HQ. I think it was like Imperial HQ. I think is his map. So, um,
I wonder which. Oh, he's still swap, I guess, with the Musk. Says it on the thing.
yeah. He stole swap, right? Which that could, I mean, that could come in handy. That could help out a lot. Looks like Randy and Jason set up a room. I'm gonna go check out that game real quick. It looks like it has started. No points have scored yet. The Ravnicus Jedi Masters are kind of just making their way up to the landing platform, and of course the Gungans are just kind of hanging out, waiting for their shot or their cesta, I guess. Yeah, it's probably going to be a little minute here before anything really starts happening in this game. I guess you'd probably say the same for Tim and Trevor's game.
Yeah.
But once it starts, it'll definitely be something will definitely be happening here. Once the lower act squad is acted out, we may have taken away tempo control, but that didn't change the fact people still control tempo with activations.
Yeah, they do. I control tempo with my Boba Fett Assassin for Hire.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And that's Silry's. That's really his biggest weapon. That's what he's. Um, Yeah, and he's been fortunate because there's not a lot of disruptive or distraction on the field. So um, I think if there were more of that, he might have some issues. Also, I don't think there's been a lot of bodyguards out there. That's probably one of the only things that maybe stops Celery. I don't know. She's unpreventable, but it doesn't say um, can't be redirected. So.
Yeah, I think the only bodyguard squad might be my one.
Oh yeah. Yep. Jabba's giving you the um, bounty hunters. Of
Yep.
course, he's pumping out a lot of damage. So
Indeed. And all the bodyguards in my squad are kind of important attackers as well. So I don't know how
Mm.
often I'm going to be bodyguarding with them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the advantages too of winning. You get to like watch your opponents.
Yep, I'm taking notes right now,
Yeah.
and I think I'm going to be able to out activate Tim if he wins. So that will
Mm.
go in my favor with the reinforcements.
Mm. Oh, you have yeah, Jabba's reinforcements. Would be it'd be even worse if you could double up on those reinforcements, right? So that was the
Well,
other kind of change that
yeah, yeah,
made.
that's true.
Yeah.
It is kind of. I mean, it's true. It is that does make it a bit worse, but you are then paying 27. It's a decent chunk of your squad for Lobot, so you'll probably be short an attacker or a lot of fodder. So, but I guess you can bring in more fodder. Yeah, probably it's probably a good change.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Or you could have just removed reinforcement from Jabba. I think that would have he still would have been good.
Mm. It would kind of basically it would be forcing people to play Lobot in a cartel squad, which yeah, to me I'm just not a fan of. Like I guess maybe I like theme too much.
Just take reinforcements away from Lobot too, and then we're all good.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I personally what I've advocated for was a limit to or a limited pool to your reinforcement choices. So, you can't have the entire game like every fringe character under 20 at your fingertips. Um, but that's not gotten a warm reception by some people. So
Mm.
I was ATN. It was probably the most abusive example where at the start of the game, he pulled out his iPhone and he researched, looked up characters, found his best option, got like um, like a Dixie cup bottle or something or a cap, and set it on the map, and he's like, okay, here's my character. You know, I mean, and that's basically a lot. I mean, this was like in the championship, and um, you know, just personally think you should have kind of like maybe like half your build total and available for like reinforcement options. Um, I've never played any game that has that if that uses a sideboard that is just an unlimited sideboard, and that's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, I think they would probably disincentivize me from playing it because I just wouldn't want to put in the extra work of
Right? Yeah.
prepping the reinforcements.
That's exactly. That's what um that's why I didn't choose Lobot. I just didn't feel like messing with it. It does kind of take up some time too, like pulling out the reinforce, having to make the decision and then pull out the reinforcements and everything.
Yeah, it does, and time is of the essence.
Right. Oh yeah, especially if you're trying to get 3 points. Yeah, definitely.
I actually have another commitment today, so if I make it to the finals, I
Mm.
might have to just concede and leave.
Oh my God. Well, they might let you play your match at a different time if that's the case. Um,
It would
I
be
don't
very
know.
nice of
That
them to
that's
do so.
that's up to the tournament. That's up to the tournament organizer, obviously. But
Yeah, and my opponent as well. I guess I'll probably. tell them before we play.
Right, right. Well, and I mean, and maybe that would mean we wouldn't have to be up till 3 in the morning too. I don't know. You know,
That'd be good.
right,
But it does mean you have to show up on another there.
right, right. Yeah, yeah. Hmm,
What's that, 24? Rest in peace, Shadao.
hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. There it goes. Yeah. Failed his avoid defeats. Oh, or does he not get them? No, he should get them.
Should get them, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's got 10 damage on him, so maybe he did. Um, yeah.
Sorry.
Whoops.
I accidentally did the thing on the board. So I must be wondering what happened there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the other game because I can't stand to look at this game any longer. Pretty ugly.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Randy is in the maintenance tunnel with his Arcadian Jedi General. He is trying to sneak around to the commander box. He's also he's got characters posted up in Gambit. Looks like he's lost one Ravnicus Jedi Master and a Mouse Droid. Currently, the score is 41-0 with for Jason. So Jason is taking the lead. Who knows if Randy will be able to get back in there and turn things around? And we'll see. He's it's very difficult to get into Gambit and get into like a good spot, with some of these squads like the Gungans. Is they just punish you on your way forward.
Yeah, I'm surprised he took the right side, to be honest. It's
Mm.
kind of vulnerable.
Is this is Jason's map?
Yeah, Cloud City is a map, yep.
Okay.
Maybe just Randy's too, I don't know.
It
But
might
I think
be. It
not.
might be. Yeah, it could be Randy's map. And maybe Randy won map roll and Jason took the inside.
Oh,
That.
he's Royal Militia HQ, Randy.
Oh, okay. Well then, okay. So this was Randy's. Well, or what could have happened too is Randy may have deferred. Um,
Could be, yep.
may have just deferred setup just so he could kind of get a read on you know the opponent. I mean, obviously Jason's gonna if Jason gets to set up last, he gets to set up all of his lines.
Yeah, I got a crazy line in my game against Jason.
Mm.
It was Boba in the maintenance tunnel, and he shot Banaka back in the visitor center on the other right side of the map.
Oh wow.
Killed him round one, yeah. So he wasn't able to swap, and that was terrible for Jason.
Oh yeah.
Very good for me.
Oh yeah. That is definitely yeah. There is a crazy line when that little side door is open. There's like you know well, either one of those doors really. You can
Yeah, that's right.
get um, a pretty
We
sick
had to
line.
ask we had to ask Trevor to come in and rule if there was a line of sight or not because
Uh-huh.
it was so narrow from the tunnel to inside the setup on the right.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hmm. Well, the Ravnicus Jedi Masters are marching on, moving through the tunnel here. Um, Looks like he's got a lot of them up into the tunnel now. This is an interesting strategy. Um, yeah, he's gonna make kind of a like a launching tube out of this, and he's just gonna kind of pop out of the tunnel and like just surprise him.
Yeah. I guess he's hoping to get in close and be able to
Hmm.
kind of stop the sisters from, well, they have to hit themselves.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Tarple's tucked away really well in the storage closet, so um, it's gonna be hard to it's gonna be hard to get to Tarples, I think. Um, and then there's the uh, Queen as well. I don't know if he has anything that can do any like mass damage. Okay, it looks like a was that a Varactyl Wrangler or a
It's probably Droopy.
Droopy? Droopy's died. Yeah, Droopy. Okay, that's the 10 points for Randy. Um, I'm guessing we're like in the second or third round here. Um, yeah, because Jason had Jason had early gambit with Droopy. Um,
Yep, yep.
hmm, I'm gonna go over and check out Tim's game again. He may just have it might be over already. I don't know. Let's see. Okay.
Well, it is 40 points to 0, but maybe it's not.
Hmm. Hmm. There's a lot of thinking going on in this game.
Hmm.
Yep,
Unless they finish.
this will have to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Commander effect to Minos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now Minos will activate. 1, 2,
Minos is
1,
running
2,
into
3, 4,
the
5.
atrium,
It's
into
close
the
enough.
gambit area.
Thudbug on the brute.
Thudbug.
He did a
See.
thug bug on a brute, but it looks like Tim made the save. Hmm.
Is that to me now?
Yep, I guess that's you.
All right.
Yeah. I think the
Let's do
design
that
got a little
swap.
carried
Okay.
away with some of the
Mess
um,
around with that.
unpreventable damage stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully, people kind of learned their lesson. I don't know. Things. It seems like there's just like a spell there where like it was like, I know, I will give him this great, amazing attack and damage, and it'll be unpreventable. Like, I don't know. I mean, auto damage. I think it definitely has its place, but sometimes it doesn't really need to be as um, yeah, like small bits, of auto damage. I think
Yeah,
is the way to go. Um,
just to like finish off like the last 10 hit points on someone
yeah, like yeah.
instead of
hmm
killing them in one turn or something.
Right, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, we're talking about hallway Luke of the hallway, most epic, scene that we've gotten in Star Wars in like a long time, made some grown men cry. Not me, but um, you know, uh and so we get this character. He's supposed to have Shan and lightsaber defense, and he's supposed to be this amazing character. And then, this like 20 some cost character could just like one turn kill it, like what with, I mean, yeah, obviously there's the tech that has to go behind it too, all the swapping and the cannoning and all that garbage, but
Mm.
it's it's uh, it's pretty crazy, really. Um, so yeah, I don't even know that like Tulak Horde. I don't know if he could stand up to that. I mean, well, I guess when he takes damage, no, he could. When he takes damage, he could teleport away.
Right. Unless it's
It's a
Morrigan.
Vong, unless it's a Vong.
No, you can
Yes.
teleport against the Vong,
Okay.
but Morrigan or your Salamiri bubble both would stop him from teleporting.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, how does Morgan stop him? Because
I think she stops special abilities and force powers that respond to her attacks, and
okay.
I feel like
Yes.
you would probably say it responds. The Sith reflexes respond to her attack.
Right. 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 With the awesome suppressive fire.
Yep.
The only big change was that it no longer shuts off all your commander effects.
Right. Which is, I think it's a good change.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely in the right direction for her.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, still sees play.
Yeah.
Um, just doesn't have some of the same impact when she was like canceling CEs. Um, it's like should be like its own special ability or something. Like maybe like when hit by an attack, you're um, you know can't benefit from CEs for the rest of the round or something. But you would have to hit them, and it wouldn't be like an auto damage type thing
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
hmm,
It is.
or
It is a cool mechanic. I agree.
or maybe when you take damage, maybe that would be it. Like when you take damage by an attack from this character, um,
It could be.
like it's just clumping in. I mean, sometimes people they try to put way too many things into. They try to put like three special abilities into one. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think Trevor can turn this around. I don't know how. Um, well, he still has Shakel,
Mm.
and are there? They must be like. Are they in round two still?
Something like that. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. We've got 10 points in Gambit from Tim and 30 in kills. Um, was that Minos or something that he killed? Or no, he killed Shadow Shy, didn't he? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So he's got 40 points, and Trevor's got the big donut, the big 0
Yep.
points. He's got.
Randy's got some kills.
Oh, nice.
He's killed a Droopy, a Rhodian, and now a Sparty as well. So
Hmm.
it's a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. It always makes you feel a little better once you start killing some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And the Gungans are running away. And he's got his guys like right back there, like poised to move into the control room.
But they're a little far away to do any damage
Yeah.
at all.
They've got grip, right? So, but it's
That's
probably
true. They can do, but that doesn't do much.
yeah. It's like he'd
It's
have to
20.
double. He'd have to double grip. Um, he'd have to spin twice to, or and he's like burning out force on his characters that he could use for rerolls, like for Cesta rerolls and whatnot. Yeah. Looks like he had some good set of rolls there. Hmm. Yeah. Feels like I don't know, with some good rolls. I could see Randy you know, pulling this one out maybe.
He's going to need a lot of good rolls because
Hmm.
Everzane will come in soon and do a double homicidal surgery,
Yeah,
and then you'll get the double flame as well from both of those guys, I think.
yeah. Do you think it'd be okay if I pulled the cheaty dice out and put it on the map board for him?
Well, you don't get to roll against homicidal surgery, so
Well,
it
true. No,
might
no.
not even matter.
Yeah.
I guess you do get your force attuned armor if you're
Mm.
one of those Revan Kiss.
Oh yeah, the Jedi Masters. Yeah, they get the Force Attuned armor. It's really good. That's why they're so powerful. 90, 90 hit points, Force Attuned armor, lightsaber defense. They got triple backlash. They're just like you know, um, they're everything the Jedi should have been from the start.
I remember they really sucked in designing until in
Mm.
in playtesting until you stepped in and gave us a stat block.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You showed us the way.
Hmm. Yeah, they're pretty tough. And that's there's like two of them, two of the squads um, in the finals here, so
Yep.
it did pretty well in the at Gen Con too, in various events. So hmm, I'm gonna go back and see what's going on with Tim's game. He maybe he's starting to activate or do something. Or maybe not. Oh, they're at the start of a new round here. Um, yeah. Hmm, hmm. Yeah, so he's gonna have to wait till. Yeah, it looks like the Randy. I don't know. The Randy game's probably the exciting one to watch right now.
Yeah. They're both a bit one sided, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a little
Yeah,
bit closer.
yeah, yeah. Tell you what, I'll let you stay in here. I'll go over to the other room, and you can tell me if anything really exciting happens.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm. Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, not much. Just watching these games. What did you think?
Well, I seen that Trevor finally got on the board. He's at 33,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I don't know what he did to do it.
Hmm.
Well, I seen that Trevor finally got on the board. He's
Hmm.
at 33. But yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know.
Hmm.
I've been kind of jumping back and forth when you've been talking about different games. I'll jump back to that game where you're going. So
Oh yeah. Right. Right.
Must
Yeah.
be annoying for the people who are playing because every time it gives you like two messages like joining room, the versus match, enjoy your game.
Yeah.
exactly.
We've got Gandalf's over watching um, Tim's Trevor's game here. I'm kind of keeping an eye on Randy's game.
Good.
Yeah. And then if something really super exciting happens, I'm gonna jump back over there.
And
Hmm.
Yes, that's true. With Tim, that could just be making a move.
uh, well, he just needs the right moment when when he gets once all your pieces have acted out, then he can do something. He can go. Um,
It's true.
yeah. Yeah, same true. I mean, Gungans play like that quite a bit too. I mean, you're
You have to almost.
right. Yep. Yep.
And even Jabba does too, to a point.
I would.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
I was really surprised there were 3 Gungan squads today. I couldn't believe it.
Wasn't Greg playing one of them?
He was.
Well, I thought you guys maybe had like some kind
He
of
was.
a pact, or you like made some kind of bet or something to, you were going to be the Gungan brothers today.
When, no, I've played them enough, but I don't like to play them all day long. I think they wear on me when I do it. So,
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
They wear on
but
me too.
he played a different version. Yeah, I know they wear on everybody, the play and the player, and
Right.
he's played a better squad than that before, where he had Jar Jar in it on the Kadu, I think it was,
Uh-huh.
and I thought he played it better than what he was playing today. So I don't know. Although he finished with 6, so I don't really know. I don't know. But he doesn't play him often. At least I don't see him, and we play a lot. So
I think the results from Gen Con affected everyone, and I think it was also pretty rock and melee heavy. That they were like, okay, so I need to, be able to beat. Everybody's gonna be playing the Jedi Rock Squad, so I need to be able to do a lot of auto damage and cut through their,
yep,
defenses. So basically,
I agree.
Laura and I played, the Jedi, the Rock Jedi squads, and everybody else played like, um, the anti. um, I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
I think the Ravnicus Jedi Masters. I mean, I think they do count as kind of like force using melee, um, kind of rock, but they're really not. They're sort of a little bit of a swarm, like a mid-range swarm type squad.
Oh, without a doubt, that's exactly how Randy played me with him, and that was the game I didn't do anything. He ran all over my. I had 3 Night Sister, hunters along with others, Talia and everybody, and he just ran right at me and made enough saves when I was trying to jolt him out of the Kanji Club to help jolt. And he made enough, and then he just swarmed me. I couldn't stop it. And then up close, they can't handle anything. You know, the Jedi were too much. But
Right. Yeah. Well, and with the prideful,
but
that
they,
allows you to get in there in the disruptive, and you're still getting your bonus. Um,
exactly. And he was doing like something where he was going in and doing 3 attacks on the move, and he took damage if he missed. I can't remember what he was doing, but he was doing
reckless
3
assault.
attacks on the move.
Yeah.
That was it. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was a lot to handle, and I was thinking, I'm like, you can do that inside the bubble. I mean, I had Talon thinking I was going to block some stuff, and it didn't help at all.
Special ability.
Yeah.
And I think the map probably were you playing on his map or was it your map? Like,
It was his map too. That helped him.
yeah, yeah.
It was whatever he's playing. Because I had Cloud City and I'm better set on that. Not that it would have necessarily mattered, but it would have taken him longer to get to where he was trying to go.
Well, that's what he's having to go through right now. Jason won map obviously, so Cloud City for Gungans. It's who knew Gungans like to
You're right.
hang out on the Cloud City so much.
It's the truth. But yeah, and honestly, that map makes all the difference on. Yeah, if he was playing, not that I would have beaten him, but I did play against the Arcanians with Spry, and we were playing on Cloud City, and I did score 125, so I did get a point, and so I could at least I had a better shot against him on that map at least. Not that I necessarily would have won, but
yeah. Well, I was pretty fortunate for the day. I mean, I think I pulled in some really good matchups. I played Vong twice, and I played crazy swapping Night Sisters. So
Great matchups.
yeah, great matchups all day long. Just winning. It's a winning combination.
What were you guys talking about? I didn't hear what you guys were talking about earlier. You were saying something about that something had been discovered today. It was an NPE. I didn't hear what you were talking about.
Oh, earlier in when Tim played a squad of a ridiculous amount of the new Night Sister or Night, yeah, what are they called? Zombies, Night Sister zombies.
Okay.
For VSET 24. And so they have this thing where it's like when they defeat an enemy, they get to create another Night Sister zombie, kind of like rat goals.
Okay.
The problem is that it doesn't say with an attack. And so he's using the Night Sister spirit to give them the ethereal spike. So it's like a replaces tax, like, little whatever auto damage it is. And so he's using that to kill, and turn other people into Night Sister zombies, like making more of them. So, really, they shouldn't be benefiting from the Night Sister spirit, anyways. I mean, they're both non-living characters, so I don't know. Easy enough. I think we can.
That's true.
We can figure that out later. I mean, there's a couple other things like the double canning. I think is probably a little too much. On the Night Sisters. I mean, that's basically the reason that we got them out of Jabba was because, being able to double cannon with the Mother Talzin and Jabba. So, I mean, kudos
And
to
so he's
Tim.
doing it with a
He's doing it with Pat.
right. He's doing it with Padme, right?
Yeah, yeah. So he can do it with Silri. Like she's getting cannoned by Mother T, and then she's getting cannoned by Padme, and it's like board wide, and it's so she, along with her own attacks. So it's like a stupid amount of just unpreventable
Yeah,
damage
I thought it damage.
swapping
Right.
across
The
the
only
board. I
hope is
mean,
she misses. Right.
yeah, yeah. He tows her up with R2. He towed her with R2. He ran her out, based Luke, rescue her, then just attacked and double cannoned. And
Oh man.
I think I had to spend force to get there, maybe. But and he actually failed. He actually failed like two or three of his rolls. I think three of his rolls he failed. But
Wow.
he's still like with her was just able to just basically take Luke out like it was nothing. That's
I would have thought Padme's would have been for Republic's sake. It's not for. It's just for uniques.
No, it's apparently it's for uniques. Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? Maybe Padme's thing needs
Yeah, I
to
would have
change.
thought Republic.
Is that a
Yeah, I would have
V-set?
thought
Is that a
Republic
Wizards?
unique.
Was that a Wizards piece?
No,
Oh yeah, that's
no, that's a
Wizards.
Wizards.
That's
Okay.
from Clone Wars.
Yeah, it's a cool sculpt. It's got her wearing like her white winter outfit or whatever.
We need to change that shit.
Well, to be fair, I haven't seen her played ever, but I mean, she doesn't get played often. But
No.
This
there's
this
a few
Vong,
squads I've built that have
Vong
go ahead.
game's happening.
it's heating up a bit. So
Okay, yeah. Let me jump in here and check it out.
Silvery
Yeah.
came in and killed killed Jaquel.
Randy's
then,
at 100. Wow. 179 to 100. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and then but Trevor won in it, so he was able to.
Mm.
I think he did a what's it called a thud bug and activated Silvery.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, it's still Trevor's still on the back foot because Silvery got swapped out, so can't really go after her. But he's
Right.
it's a slight improvement from what was going on before.
Yeah, 94 to 49. Tim in the lead here. I, you know, I will say I'm not a big Vong fan, so I'm kind of rooting for the Night Sisters here, but
Me too. Oh, actually,
yeah,
no, I don't want to face. I think I prefer to face the Vong squad than the Night Sisters. So
right. Yeah. Yeah, I would too. Well, I think if we have last year a Heart Cartel Night Sister squad won the champs, and if this year it's a Night Sister versus Hut Cartel championship, I think that gives us a little more I don't know, like credence, little credence, towards making a few adjustments here or there. I don't think things need to change just because they won, but I mean that's usually what people like tend to, like gives the people the reasons to make the changes. Because if you try to propose changes to something, that you think is a little broken, people are like, "Why? It hasn't won, or it's not winning." It's not. Like, well, it didn't win. If it didn't win, then you don't need to change it. Like it's like, but it's still broken.
Sure. Yeah, that's true.
well, let's see if Captain
Yeah.
Tarples wins. Then we'll have to change him.
Mm. Yeah, Captain Tarples. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
We can never change the Gungans.
Yeah. Well, we don't need to worry about. They're not going to win, so we don't need to worry about them.
It's
Right.
it's by no means certain, but
Very possible.
Yeah. I suppose Jason has a chance. He has a
Randy's
shot.
game is tightened up a bit more.
Has it? Okay. Nice.
Yeah, right.
Well, there's a tipping
Well,
point,
he's at
I think.
132 now.
Yeah, where I mean, if Randy can just keep enough pieces, like he's gonna win. What is he? Does he just have one Ravnicus Jedi Mass? Oh, his Arcane Jedi General is in the control room.
Right. He's across the entire map.
oh
He
man, I didn't
is
expect that. This game is
his 40 hit points left on him, and he's going after Tarples. He's going after. Yeah,
how did he kill all this stuff? This
I don't know.
surprisingly close, but
The problem is it looks like Jason has somebody.
Oh.
Is that a flame trooper in Gambit
Yeah.
he's collecting?
Oh yeah, he's not going to be able to. Yeah, his in he'll get another round of Gambit. It's going to put him at like 192. If he kills anything else,
Right.
I mean,
He just has to hold.
it's game.
Yeah.
It's game.
Yep.
Right, because even if Randy kills, oh yeah, Randy's only at 132. He'd have to kill. He'd have to
Yeah.
route out whatever's in Gambit. He needs to route it out, and there's no way he can do that. I mean,
No, and he's got 4 Cestas still left, plus a flame trooper, plus R2. I don't see how he could lose. I don't see how Jason loses.
right? Yeah, yeah. Well, we got to give it to
Yeah, he's at
Randy
192
for
now,
making
so.
it as close a game as he has. I mean,
Yeah, definitely,
he could-
definitely.
he could grip the flame trooper if he could get a shot on it with R2 not being the nearest,
mhm.
maybe, and then
That's
he-
true.
if he can grip that, then I don't know, maybe he can do something.
Oh yeah, true. Good point.
Right. I mean, he does have a full health Jedi sitting at the door by the one Gungan, but I don't know what he's going to do, or if he's
2, 3, 4,
he can
5,
even get-
6, 7. Okay,
He's
yeah,
trying.
he's
Yeah.
going for it, but can he? He can't grip while he's adjacent there, right? Like,
Yeah, no, he can't.
oh wait,
He's-
can he
No.
attack in the grip? No. Oh, he should have. Oh, but he
No.
can't grip past. Oh yeah, because he can't grip a non-living, can he? Or
Well, I think you can grip a non-living.
he can. Okay.
Yeah, you can. You're right.
So it's yeah. So he couldn't get around R2.
He just went. Right. He just went to Gambit. I don't think.
That's
I
not
think
going to
he's
help
going to
him.
be 202 in a second.
Yeah,
I
that's
think he
not.
could have.
No, it won't. I don't know.
If he-
Maybe he just went there to be going there. I don't know.
If he had moved the Arcanian to, well, it's dead now, but if he had moved it to a door, he might have been able to get a line on the flame trooper with the grip, but I don't know. Maybe not. It's over now anyway, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he must have killed the Arcanian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, yep.
Because he had 2 low rolls on his fails there, so
Oh, it looks
Yeah,
like
it's over. He's at
the yeah he failed and saved. Just barely hanging on here. Yeah. Yeah, this one looks like it's about over. Ah, failed.
it is.
Was he?
Now, if we had made that change to Gambit that people wanted, so that games wouldn't go to time. I mean, games wouldn't finish before time. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's a
The Gungans are just like they're like fleas. They're everywhere, and he can't get to any of them. I mean,
hmm The problem with that is like, then it just also encourages people to play slower too.
That's right.
It
That's
does. But
we
having
don't
said
really
that,
need
Jason and
we
Randy
don't need
definitely
any
don't.
more
So
reasons for anyone to play any slower than they are already. That's my main
yeah,
reason why not making the change to Gambit. It's like, well, get in there and freaking play, fight. And if you lose because you couldn't control Gambit, well, I mean, build a better squad, I mean, play
hmm
Jabba. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've lost games to Gambit. It sucks. But I mean,
hmm
honestly, I would rather play an all out battle and lose to Gambit than to sit and like just and like be edged out by a few points or something. I mean,
right,
where you played like 4 rounds, you know, and
yeah,
yeah, those are the most frustrating games. Like um, I don't. There's nothing encouraging you to come out and and uh, and give me an opportunity to murder your whole squad so I can get a 3.
correct,
You
right,
know, I mean,
yeah,
and that's gonna just create games that are 2-point wins, and it doesn't. It's just not. I guess. You know.
right.
Hmm,
I don't know how. I flipped back over to the Tim and Trevor game, and I don't know how
hmm,
Trevor can win. I don't know how much time they have, but he did. I did notice he was swapping. He had taken Panaka's swap with the Yamisk, but
hmm.
I don't think it matters. And Tim's looks like he hasn't moved since the game started, but he's winning. So,
Right, right.
and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, he does
that's the
have.
problem is, Trevor's got all his guys and running them into Gambit, but he can't. He's not. I don't know how he's going to win. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. It's it's very difficult to gauge just how much movement he has, like how far he can go, and he's swapping across the board. He's towing like and running and swapping, and I mean,
yes,
he can
yes,
get like really really far, and he can put out a ton of damage. Um, yeah, it's pretty wild. And with
yeah,
all of his
and he even has
activations,
a
he's
Loscat to move him along further.
right. With all of his little activations and stuff, he's like, um, able to, he's able to get all the way across the board, um, do what he needs to do, and then swap out, and like leave you with a Rhodian.
Right.
That's kind of what he.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter, like top of the round doesn't really matter because there's really nothing there for you to do. I mean, um,
Right.
I killed one of his Rhodians that he left behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for a shot of because he had everybody standing in low cover, and there was like a door right on the back side. I was gonna run Mira around the back and uh, just do a double nade on like all of his guys and just kill a whole big group of them, but he was able to catch a line with the Night Sister Hunter and just like kill Mira. Um, no
Oh yeah.
problem, no problem. I mean, he's got accurate stealth. Doesn't matter. That was probably the theme for me for today. Is like what's on look at what's on your card. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. Nothing on your card matters.
Right. Yeah.
hmm Oh, you've
Yeah.
got Perry. Oh, you've got Perry. Well, my guy says that none of your saves. You fail all your saves. You know, you got.
It's true.
Oh my gosh, just
Well,
crazy.
That's why I picked the Night Sister Hunters, just because at least you had to make a 15, and I thought, well, even with Sheehan, it's going to be hard to make 15. So
Right, right. Yep. I think
and it
everybody
was. I
it was
mean,
like
most of
everybody knew I was going to play Luke, so they all played this kind of crap.
you know what. You know what? I like your Luke squad. I built one. I was telling Randy I put Gantoris. I almost played it today. I have Gantoris in there with Exar Kun, and I can give Sith Rage to that Luke, and he can do an extra 10.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or I give it to Raylo if I'm going after people that like have 40, 30, 40, 50 hit points, and on their spinning blade they get an extra 10. So they're doing 40 as they roll.
Yeah, I'd like to try that out sometime. I do think getting more attacks or more damage on Luke is probably helpful. I mean,
You know what? It's fun. It's fun, and with the ghost running with him, the Exarchun, it gives they're anything that anybody's getting to save, they're going to have a hard time saving. And their Sheehan saves are 15s. Then I mean,
yeah, he's yeah, he's pretty bad. He's pretty tough. Not in this meta, but
right, right, yeah. You don't really have to worry about stuff if you got like cestas
yeah.
galore.
I think honestly, I think right now, at least for the moment, I think if you were going to play like Luke Rescuer, I think you have to play Raylo. That's really
I without a doubt.
yeah. It has to be with Raylo. That a giant anarchist bubble, and of course Luke's not benefiting from any commander. He can't. So I mean, he doesn't care. So I mean,
Right.
I just didn't want to play Raylo. I don't know.
Right.
But it would have helped me a lot. I mean, today, like against Tem, against a lot of other things, it would have been a choice, a good one. But whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to play other things. I mean, different versions even. I mean,
Right.
There's lots of squads that I know I do well with. I can play anytime. I mean, I can play Droidicas and OR like I like. I can do BX snipers, but you get tired of playing them, you want to play something else. I mean,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's yeah, just like I don't know what it is about Raylo. I just am not that I just is not. I feel like maybe it's like many of your points are going into Raylo, and like I'd like to do other things. I like to have other pieces. You know,
right.
and
Yep.
I've played it. I've played it so many times now. I'm just like I'd like to experiment and do something else. You know. But sometimes the best
Yeah.
is the best, and you just have to, play the best if you don't want to be crying in the corner.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's so true. You know what I wonder if he could do? I wonder if he could put a clock on that you could have on the screen, like instead of like, a marker or the scoring markers, have a clock, because it would really be beneficial to know how much time is left up to the right that second.
Well, I'm recording the game,
because
so
like
I could probably do
but
that.
I mean, like for the players, yeah.
Oh, a clock.
I mean, we're watching the game.
Oh, okay.
I mean, on Vassal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you could, it would be really nice because like, even if you're just popping in, like we're going back and forth in games, like I have no idea how much time they have left in their game. I mean,
No, I didn't start a timer or anything, but yeah.
You're fired.
I know. Well, wait a minute. Maybe I did. Hold on. Let me see here. Is there a timer here? No, I don't see any kind of. Oh, yes, I do. I think I'm just at one. I think we're just at an hour, a little over an hour.
Okay. Well, he just towed with R2 Sillery up, and he just took out Eminence Harar.
Yeah, I think at least from the start of my recording, it's like an hour, like an hour and a minute. But of course, I think they had already started playing at
Okay.
the time I started recording. So, um,
Right.
so yeah, we're probably
Probably.
10 minutes, maybe. I mean, they probably have enough time for one or two rounds, and that's it. I mean, this game should be wrapping up soon. Um,
Right. Yeah.
I have a tough choice
He
to make
does
for my
have.
next
He
game.
does have.
yeah, what's that?
Assuming
Yeah.
that Tim wins, which we don't know yet, but so I could either bring in with my reinforcements, I could either bring in 7 activations and activate him, or I could bring in some anti-cloaked like Teak with the distraction and the Kubaz spy.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what to do.
It's really tough. Yeah,
We would love to help you,
right. Yeah,
but I don't think we can.
yeah,
That's fair enough. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That's a good call. Yeah, you're right. You're in the. That's a tough call.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's starting to pick out pieces now. I think.
I was hoping that the distraction on BB-8 would help me, but when you're out activated, it doesn't really help all that much. I mean, you know,
That's true.
Right.
Yeah, he just like because it can't get him where I need him to be when I need him to be there. He can just play
Well,
around it. Yeah.
It's a bit easier with Teak since he can go like 24 squares with acrobatic.
Yeah, that's true. He helped me when I brought him in against Mando last year, and yeah, he helped me win because he ran. What was it? Trying to remember who it was. He might have been Imbo. I don't know. One of his guys. Yeah, I think it was. He ran him out there. Um, and he like did his attacks. And I ran Teak up next to him so he couldn't cannon. So it
Oh yeah.
shut off the cannon. So he was forced to kill. He was forced to kill Teak. Or before like he was stuck there where he couldn't cannon, and I was able to kill him, and yeah. But it saved me. It saved me. Otherwise, I would have, I would have been looking at a death from the cannon shot on like my Night Sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peak is actually a fun piece. Yes.
Oh yeah. That's a champion's piece. That's Lillian.
Yeah.
Lily Wan.
Lillian's. Yep.
She designed that. So very helpful. Nice little piece. So. Gandalf wins. We expect to see like a Gungan hunter, or
right.
If Jason wins,
Vong win. Yeah, a Vong hunter.
Yes.
I guess.
I think that you should make a
Cartel hunter.
Ysolamari. That's what I think.
Yeah. Do what? Oh,
Yeah.
a new Ysolamari piece.
Yeah, just the Ysolamari, and you
the
can
tree.
have somebody carry it around with them. Whatever Thrawn has, and let it be carried around by someone else, and they can carry it, and they can have their little bubble everywhere they go.
Because if anything today has taught us is that the Force users are the problem in the game. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you only made them for like 5 points, maybe 10, you could put them on like 4 or 5 pieces and just walk around, and nobody could touch you ever.
Why don't we just have the balance committee ban all Force users in the game? How about that? You can only play like
Right.
you can only play like Boba and Thrawn swapping and like high activation, like
Yes.
characters. No, no more of
So
this like
true.
having your special little characters that do these neat tricks. Like
Right.
it's not we're
Yeah.
not about that
Yep.
in
None
this
of
game.
that.
Hmm.
Nope. Well, that's a moot point. But if I had one, I was going to make a pit droid. I mean, that's what I was going to make.
A pit droid, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, what would it do?
It would be fun. I mean, it'd be a fun little piece. It would take off at random and be like a random bodyguard. It would like be able to run up to 12 to get in the way of a
Oh,
shot or something that somebody was taking at.
well, what's the
It would be
word,
like a
Randy?
note because you
Watch that
What's
game.
that?
is Randy Jones.
It's kind of painful. I think it's Randy, unless it's somebody else.
Yeah,
It's
it's
Randy.
me. Yeah, pretty much what I expected.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you chased him all over the place. We were watching.
Yeah. Maybe if I wouldn't have messed with Gambit and just like tried to get around there to get to his commanders, maybe I'd have been better off. But we talked about it, and the worst part of that squad is Dr. Evazon and the Flame Troopers, which are these set pieces, which were never intended originally to play with Tarpals. So
Oh yeah, right.
Hmm.
They are brutal. Auto 60, auto 40 burning is a
I can
lot.
hear her.
So those are the like the quote bad pieces in that. But overall, the squad is a huge PE anyway.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Yep. Well, maybe you guys, now that we've had 3 Gungan squads being played at the Vassalcon, maybe we can get the balance committee to do
I
something
should
about it.
update the thread.
uh,
I'm gonna join Match Lobby 3
Just don't
since
mess
that's where
with
Jason's
purple.
showing up, and go from there.
yeah,
Okay.
kind of
But
looks like.
honestly, yeah, I mean, Evazon is a whole lot. And that piece always is when you can do 60 always. I mean, and you can on a swap, being able to put in where you want with Panaka, especially if you were to put in like the spirit to where you could steal a net. You can drop 120 on somebody.
Yeah.
I think in that game he did like 180 with Dr. E.
I bet he did.
So
Yeah, from a guy with a scalpel that can't see well.
right, no save or anything. That's just too much.
Oh, you
Right.
think that's
Yeah,
you
there has
think
to be a
that's
save.
you
I
think
mean-
that's bad? Yeah, I mean, you should have seen my game with Trevor. I mean, just unbelievable. Like, Shadow Shy, walk, like wall climbs adjacent to Luke and hits him like twice for 40s, and then gets cannon shot to attack him 2 more times to kill him. Like kills Luke at the end of round 2, and then at the start of round 3, I Mira double nades Shadow Shy, and Jaina comes in and finishes off Shadow Shy, and then at that point, um, Harar comes in and puts some damage on Jaina. He's got this thing that it's like if he's next to you, you fail all your saves. So now she doesn't have parry rolls. She can't spin the force. She can't parry. And Shakel comes up and just finishes off Jaina like it's nothing. And then another guy runs around and kills Mira. And that's game in round and we were done within 10 minutes. Didn't even finish the 3rd round. I had like 40 minutes to just 45 minutes to chill out. Yeah, it was like to just hang out and do whatever because the game was over. It was stupid. I mean, Luke rescuer, Luke of the hallway. Yeah, just nothing, And then I played Vonga again, And then I played Tim. So yeah, my matches were like yeah, crazy.
Well, you still got 100, Randy, right? You scored over 100.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude,
That's
you
doing
were
something
in
against that
the
squad since you
were
had to run the whole map.
you were in the control room, man. You were back there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, then he was able to get into Gambit and control it, and that was enough. It was like,
Yeah, because the Gungans and the Flames are all around 10, and so that's just enough. And there's so many of them, you can always sneak one in. I mean,
yeah,
Yeah, there was a specific initiative that had